craziest thing you've seen a parent do to protect their child? When I was working as a school secretary at a middle school, we had this quiet 7th grader named Chloe, whose dad was a cybersecurity expert for some government contractor. Chloe was getting absolutely destroyed by cyberbullies. Kids were creating fake social media accounts, sharing humiliating photos they photoshopped, and even making deepfake videos of her saying horrible things. The harassment started small, just mean comments on her Instagram posts, but it escalated fast. They created a fake dating profile using her photos, set up group chats specifically to mock her appearance, and started spreading rumors that she'd sent inappropriate pictures to older guys. None of it was true, but middle schoolers believed everything they saw online. Chloe went from being a straight A student to barely functioning. She stopped eating lunch, hid in the bathroom during breaks, and begged her parents to let her switch schools. I watched this bright, funny kid turn into a shell of herself over the course of 3 weeks. Her dad tried going through proper channels first. He had multiple meetings with teachers, the guidance counselor, and our principal about the online abuse. He brought printouts of everything: the fake profiles, the harassment messages, even screenshots showing how the bullies were coordinating their attacks. But our principal, Mr. Connors, was completely clueless about technology. This guy still used a flip phone and thought social media was just kids posting pictures of their lunch. He kept dismissing everything, saying, just turn off the computer and kids will be kids. He refused to take it seriously because technically the bullying wasn't happening on school property. The breaking point came when the bullies created a fake suicide note in Chloe's name and shared it around school. Kids started treating her like she was actually suicidal, whispering and staring. Chloe came home crying, saying she wished the fake note was real. That night, her dad snapped. He told me later he spent the entire weekend doing research. What he actually did was go full digital vigilante mode. Within 48 hours, every single one of the bullying kids had their own embarrassing secrets exposed online. The ringleader, Kenzie, had her old cringy TikToks from 5th grade resurface, the ones where she was pretending to be a cat and meowing at the camera. Another kid, Dylan, had private text screenshots leaked showing him talking trash about his supposed best friends. Even their parents weren't safe. Kenzie's mom's questionable Facebook posts about essential oils curing cancer started getting shared around the parent groups. But here's the genius part. Chloe's dad made it look like they'd all hacked each other. He planted evidence in their digital footprints, suggesting each bully was responsible for exposing the others. The bullies started turning on themselves, accusing each other of the leaks and betrayals. Their whole toxic friend group imploded overnight. Kenzie accused Dylan of sharing her embarrassing videos. Dylan blamed another kid for the text leaks. Parents started fighting with each other, thinking their kids were targeting each other's families. The drama spiraled completely out of control. The principal finally paid attention when angry parents started flooding his office Monday morning, demanding to know how their kids' private information got leaked and why the school wasn't protecting their children's digital privacy. Suddenly, Mr. Connors cared a lot about cyberbullying. During the emergency parent meeting, Chloe's dad sat there completely innocently, nodding along with everyone's concerns. When parents demanded action against online harassment, he stood up and suggested maybe the kids should just turn off their computers, throwing the principal's own words back at him. The room went dead silent. The cyberbullying stopped immediately. The ringleaders were too busy dealing with their own digital disasters to bother Chloe anymore. Kenzie actually approached Chloe in person to apologize, clearly terrified of what other embarrassing content might surface if the attacks continued. Chloe's confidence came back gradually. She rejoined the drama club, started eating lunch with friends again, and her grades recovered. The best part? Her dad volunteered to teach digital literacy and cybersecurity classes at the school. Now he's there twice a week, educating kids about online safety and ethical internet behavior. Mr. Connors never figured out it was Chloe's dad behind everything. He just thinks the kids learned their lesson about cyberbullying through natural consequences. Chloe's dad still smiles whenever he passes the principal in the hallway. Chloe's in high school now and thriving. Her dad told me recently that he keeps all the evidence files backed up just in case any of those kids ever think about bothering his daughter again. Some parents write angry emails, others play digital chess.